recording. If you can't use your microphone, maybe use your...
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Alyssa,
Hello.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have a look, see where you are. Okay, Fern, take us through what's going on. Everybody that's ask us, maybe it answers your questions. Oh, hello, Bianca.
She's still connecting.
Okay, Fern, talk me through.
Okay, so here's my links that I have.
Yeah.
So what happens if you right click on it and open in a new link, then it works, then you get it.
Okay.
But if you just click on it, it throws blank.
Okay, show me your code, please.
Right? So here's the start of it.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you a question? At the bottom, okay, I'm going to ask you to do something. Highlight your icon that you're using as a button. Okay. Now, do you see at the bottom of your screen in the properties bar, there's target.
So
to the right.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Click on new.
On new, like
No. Click on that arrow. It will bring up a thing. Click on it.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. New.
Click on new.
Click. Okay. Now save it and test it.
Okay, let me just see what's going to happen. Oh, it worked. How does that work? Why is it working now?
Okay. Look, firstly, I'm not seeing. Okay. So you've got it working, eh?
Yes.
Firstly, I have very little understanding of why it's not, unless there's an issue with the Dreamweaver itself, because your code looks correct to me, and having it just open up in a new window means that it's not trying to open over the same page. Okay. So I would suggest that you, in actual fact, guys, everybody should be on the same page when we're doing, if you open an external link, rather open it up in an external window. Understand what I'm saying? It's a much better UX, user experience, than open it up over your website. You want to keep your website open for clients. Yeah? So any external link, social media, blah, 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 open it up in a new target. Okay.
All right.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And then, Alex, I have one more question.
Cool, go for it.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you the website again. So what I want to do is I want to move the icons a bit more right. How do I do that?
Well, that would be some, you've got that in a parent div, do you not? All of those little icons should be in its own parent div.
It's in a UL. All of them are in a UL.
And it's a separate URL. By the way, check out your spelling for special, eh? Special, I-A-L.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry.
No, don't worry. Okay, so if you've got it in a UL, what you do is you're going to give that UL, go back to your code. Okay, so you've got nav-item.active.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got all of them in the same UL, from your buttons to your social media buttons. You actually want to wrap your social media buttons in its own div, so you can control it separately within. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, so should I make a separate UL just them?
So create a wrapping div around that section. But remember, you are going to need to then add your UL class on it.
All right, so should I
Okay,
first create a new
let's go one
class?
step at a time. Create a new div. So put after your character, yeah, there. Put your cursor there. Insert a div. And let's call it social media div class. Always give it an identity or a class. Equals.
Sorry, I was just confused there. Equals.
Let's call it social media, yeah? Lovely. Now close your bracket. Remember, you haven't closed your bracket. You've lost your end bracket after media.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you have to put the.
You need to put your there you go. Now take the end div and move it to the bottom of where your social media is. Okay. Now go to your CSS. And create a class, social media.
All right.
Okay, so let's start. I want you to make sure that we are wrapping it correctly and it's working. Do a background color of a bright, whatever color is there so we can see if it's working. Background color?
Yellow.
No. Aqua is perfect.
Yellow.
Save all your documents and preview that you are wrapping it correctly.
All right, so should I go back to the website now?
Preview it and let's see if we're getting a color behind your social media.
All right. All right, so this happened.
Okay. Now, the reason why that's happening is you actually lose your UL class.
All right.
So go back to your code. Now, have a look for your UL class that was wrapping everything. Go and find the UL class that was there. No, don't do anything else.
There it is.
Your UL class navbar, nav flex row. Yeah?
Yeah.
In actual fact, let's try something before we actually get all crazy like that. Go to your CSS for social media.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It will be nav item active. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Let's actually do this the correct way first, and then we'll see if we can do it. Okay, go and close your UL after character, and then reopen it inside social media. So go to that UL, copy that.
So I should take it and then paste it here.
Control-C. No, wait. Now there, you're going to close your UL. So it is bracket / UL. Close bracket. Yeah? Now inside social media,
Yeah.
open it. Go following line, not in there, no. After the bracket. Enter.
Oh.
And now paste. And now go down to the closing of the UL and bring that inside that closed div. Control X. There we go. In front there, paste it there. Now see if that works.
Yeah. On it. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Guys, so we're all on the same page. what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to test your responsiveness on it when you have a second. But right now, what you've done is you've got one UL, so that's the list. It opens and closes for your home characters, special topic character. Yeah? And choose a nicer title for it. And now you've created another one, which is your social media separate. Yeah? And now with your social media, you can shift that social media div, the parent div, wherever you want on that top line, and it should follow suite. Yes? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Fern, I want you to do that on your own time and get back to me and see if it works. Please make sure that you're testing your responsiveness, because we may break everything here and then we have to figure out another way of doing it. Okay. So you can take away the background color now. You know that you've got it correctly targeted, and now you can shift it where you want it to be, and you will shift just those icons. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thanks so much.
Now, Fern, any other questions on yours?
That's all. Rest of my website's fine.
So far. Excellent. I want you to test and see and make it work. Please listen to the rest of the conversation. When we click off, then test it, get hold of me on WhatsApp and let me know if it works. Okay.
Okay.
Who's next? Kaylin, how are you doing?
I also have to just do my hyperlinks for my social media, but this is what I've done so far. That's what I've done so far.
Okay, where is your nav bar?
Let me just move up.
Okay. Good. I want you to fix that image like icon, eh? It seems low res.
That's all I have to do.
Fix that low res, and then you can add your social media. Scroll down slowly for me so I can see where you are, so I can check your design out. Not so fast, not so fast. Okay, one piece of advice I would give you right now on this design is if you have more than 3 lines of copy, you shouldn't really be centering a line in it, eh?
Okay.
That is, it's just an eye thing. It feels weird. You can right align it or left align it or justify it even. So it's left and right. Yeah? And that would add to a little bit. Regarding how you're making it look, scroll up a little bit for me. A little bit more. So let's check the top one, yeah? The Sandman section. Oh, let's go to the scroller that you've got there. I think that's quite cool, eh?
Thank you. I'm just gonna fix it a little bit.
Are you gonna fix it a little bit? I think it looks quite nice.
I'm still busy with my website basically.
That's fine. I like where it's going. Go down to the Sandman section.
Okay.
See, so if you had to left align your copy there, I think it would actually look quite cool. It would look like it would be easier to read. Yeah, and that's all we're trying to do with this. And don't forget, use paragraphs.
Okay.
Paragraphs make people like consuming little chunks at a time. So if you give us paragraphs, it will be much easier to consume. People will want to consume that writing more. You do know the code to separate paragraphs.
Yes.
It's the bracket P.
The bracket and the P, then the bracket, and then it goes on.
In the same way. So what you're going to do is you're going to have paragraph, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Go down to Philadelphia. By the way, am I shouting very loud? Is it okay?
No, you're not.
Okay. And I would then again do paragraphs for that as well. Just to make it easier to consume. And I would then go left or right with it, or even justify with the text. Go down to the authors.
I see my pictures now are bit off.
Your Rodney Barnes looks like you've stretched him, hey? Just make sure that he's...
I'll make sure of that now.
And again, all I think you need... What I would do is I put a little bit of space between Neil Richard Gaiman and his photograph.
Okay.
You know, it's quite close. Just give it a couple of, I don't know. You can use either line breaks, which is bracket, BR bracket, and that would force it a line break down. And then I would make the text both left aligned. And for the sake of prettiness, can you not look to make the photographs of both authors the same size?
Yes, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay, just
Okay.
because again, what you're going to do is you're going to create more of a consistent feel to the website and not so, it's not slapdash. What you've done is beautiful. It just mustn't be, you know.
Too claustrophobic.
That's exactly
Yes.
what, yeah, just feel it out a little bit. And what I would try and do is I would try and look at all your pages, all your images. They can be separated by size, but you kind of want to have, if my comic book page is all that size, they're all that size. If my photographs are all that size, they're then all that size. It just will create consistency and structure to your design. Okay. But besides that, I think it's looking really nice. Do you have the other pages?
Thank you. Yes, I have Deadly Class. I'm still busy with comic website.
That's fine. I just want to give it a look-see. And again, you know, Rook, and it's a very, you've done the same thing. You've center-aligned all your text. If the text is bigger and there's less, then go center alignment. So if it's a statement, a big call to action, something important, then go center and bigger. If it's body copy like this, I would go left align or right align.
Also right align, yes.
Specifically for this, I never like content that stretches the whole wide width of the page. I would do 2 columns.
Put it in a div, okay.
Now you can look at column counts. You can go online, and it's a very simple little code called column count.
Okay.
Column count 2 or column count 3. I tend to like 2 because it makes it a little bit wider and it's easier to read. But it's your call. Introduce column count and column count 2 and see how it looks. Or then introduce column count, and it's a CSS code, eh? So you implement column count in your CSS side of that block that is controlling it.
Yes.
I would like you to introduce the column count and then get back to me. Let me know on WhatsApp when you're ready to show me, and you can come and show me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Any other questions, Kaylin?
No questions. I'll ask on WhatsApp.
Please, social media connection in there, yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Cool. And who's next? Bianca, Alyssa, who would like to have a chat ski?
Bianca can go first. Mine's a bit more complicated.
Bianca, how you doing?
Good, thanks. So there's my home page.
Okay, let's go at the top. Okay, cool. Home comic spawn, fantastic. You've got a slider, which I think is quite nice. You've got a left aligned, you've got an image, scroll down a little bit. I love this. Well done. That looks really nice. You've got 1 picture, then 2 pictures, then 1 picture. I love the fact that you balancing things out in a way that you get variation in flow, yeah? Love it. I would give a little bit more space between your sections. You understand? So underneath spawn, give it a 10, 15 pixels padding. And then again, underneath or above, where you will see us throughout the year. I think that's the new section, right? Give that a little bit of space so you actually get a feel of section, section, section. I really like the fact that you've taken the pictures and you made them the same size, blah, 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 blah. I love that you've introduced the buttons there and you've used standard bootstrap buttons. Nothing wrong. Good. I think your social media is all blurred, hey? Please maybe find better sized images for it.
Okay.
There's a lot of vector versions of those logos. If you go to VectEasy or any of those free vector websites and get nice ones. And I would also, again, then make sure that those buttons are the same size. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now you got Facebook very big, and then Instagram looks like it's smaller because of the content inside that button is a different size, and then your Behance is even smaller, and they're all different sizes. So you create the same size canvas in Photoshop, put the logo in there so it's the same size, and then the frame and the icon inside will be equal, and you'll get more structure on the footer part. Yes? I like it. Do you have any issues that you want me to have a look at?
No, everything is working. It's
Is
just,
everything working?
yeah.
That's a lovely page as well. Go down. Lovely page. Oh, look at you. You've even got animation happening. Check out the big brain on Brad. That's a gorgeous page. Well structured, nicely anchored. I see very little wrong with that page at all. Well, damn done. Okay, and spawn. Oh, animation makes me happy. Michael, I am very proud of you. That's a great, great, simple, solid, viewable, professional looking web. Oh, you clown. Please paint out the best hdwallpaper.com from the picture. In the bottom right-hand corner of your main picture, you clown. Can you see
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yes, I saw now.
Yeah. If you want to do a copyright credential allocation, do it in text underneath. Okay. And it is good that you do a credential thing. You should try to do it on all images that you steal. Yeah? Because it then becomes not stolen, it becomes you referencing the original author of doing it. Okay. So it's good for legality, but in terms of making it look prettier, I would paint that out. Go to Photoshop, paint it out. Can you just click back to comics, please? To me, it looks like your header image are two different sizes. Maybe format them so they're the same width and height. It might just be something on my side that I'm seeing popping up. But regarding that, I think that's fantastic. Very well done. Nicely done. Okay, any questions?
No.
Any problems? Nothing. You're all happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
checked all my problems.
Cool. Excellent. Okay, Alyssa.
I had a few problems.
Of
So
course, Alyssa had a few problems.
not a few, a lot
Oh,
actually.
shit. Okay, what?
But
Let's
I
start
think-
at the top.
So it looks plain, but I wanted to put this as my background.
What is that, a video? Or a GIF?
Yeah, it's like a little clip thing. I Googled animated backgrounds to put on HTML.
Okay, but is that a GIF? Or is that CSS code? Show me your code of that.
It's this. I did put in
you
JavaScript. I've
used
added it
Canvas.
in at the top.
So
Yeah.
you use Canvas. Okay. Okay, let's start with the fact that, so what you've got there, and it's very cool what you've done, but it's tough.
Yeah, I was trying to do something
Different.
extra.
I love
Yeah.
it. No, it's fantastic. The problem that you're going to have with Canvas is that it does take a certain skill level which you may not currently have, but let's see if we can fix it. Go to your Dreamweaver code for me, please.
Okay. Wow.
What's going on, dearie?
Yeah. Oh, I took out the CSS code that I had in. Is it showing?
No, just escape out of view and then reshare. Okay.
That one.
Okay, where's your, show me where you, okay, so your canvas is, you've put it at the bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what you need to do is you actually need to create, okay, this is a little bit more complex. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the most logical way, the easiest, most logical way. Okay, let's go to cut your canvas ID and put it right after your body start. So it's the first thing that you see.
Wow.
Okay, now where is your canvas CSS?
I know I deleted it. I have to re-get it.
Okay. What I want you to do is, rather than getting all screwed up now by this, I want you to go and create a new CSS. Yeah? And call it background or BG or whatever you want, and attach it. Then bring your canvas CSS code and put it into that specific one all on its own, so we know that it's in a place where we can view. Yeah?
Somebody just kill that fucking bird.
Oh, it's my house is so filled with freaking wildlife. It's a nightmare. Guys,
He has birds. We have construction.
oh, do you have to, oh, that's, you know, I'd rather have birds than construction.
It's
Remember, click on your source code, Alyssa. No. Click on your source code.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what may be happening is Zoom might kick us out now because we've already been on for half an hour. But it's...
It said, I got a message.
Great.
Yeah,
that they've extended it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now go to your background and get your CS code for Canvas and put it in there. Position absolute, top 0, left 0, background color black. Fantastic. What I want you to do under background color black on a new line, put Z index minus 99.
Minus 99.
Semicolon, save and test.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now.
But it's a bit slow.
Okay, so everybody don't preview. So, okay, preview for us so everybody can see it quickly, and then come back to your code immediately. So unshare your screen. And show us the preview.
It's a bit slow, but
yeah. But we are hammering this stuff. Okay, so you've got your cool background happening there. Can I scroll down because I see we're getting another problem?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have to try and figure out how we do that. But I think you and I can figure it out on our... Okay, just go back to your code. Let me see what it's saying. Okay, let me explain to you guys what we've done first. Remember, HTML reads from top to bottom, yes? So
Yeah.
with her code, her canvas code, that background being at the bottom, what it's doing is it's reading everything else and then the background, which you don't want to happen. Yeah? What we want to do is we want to make it read first. But there is another issue that you have is that it considers canvas as an object. So it places it before or after. Now, what we've done with z-index is we've already got it on absolute, which is spot on. That it means it must stay in that point. But what we've done is we've taken it with the z-index, instead of being on the same line as the rest of our objects, we've pushed it back. Okay, so it's behind, and your document now is playing over it. What I do need to see, or what I want to try, is we need to give it, go back to your custom CSS, please. I just want to check something. Min height 100%. Great, great. What is that S there? There's a problem there. Row, S, remove. Okay, so your HTML body, you're saying width, you're saying min height 100%. Let's go back to your background and go min height equals
Before.
100%. Anyway, yeah, that's fine.
Equals 100%.
That's it. Now, what we should do, what we should see now is that hopefully it will stretch to 100% of your screen. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to figure out more crap to force it. Oh, you know what it might also be doing?
Oh,
Something went wrong.
lovely.
Did you save your CSS? Go
I
back
did.
to your code.
Just go save everything. Just go.
Oh.
And now?
No, it's still
Okay.
the same.
What you can do is you can shift it. That's what you have to do. Okay, go back to your code. Do you know what the height of your slider is?
500.
Okay, go on your background, put margin top 500.
Just 500.
500 px, yeah? Okay, so you've got a little bit, your screen set, your slider is not exactly 500
Yeah.
on this display. So figure that out, scroll down, please. Okay, so what's happening with Canvas is it's only making an X amount of height. We might have to go ahead and actually play around and see if we can use image placement cover as opposed to what you have it now. But what I would do is I would leave it working as that, as you have it now for the time being. If you find that the scrolling aspect is still giving you hassles, we will just have a look quickly and see if we can fix it and make it cover as opposed to standard size. But you understand what we've done? Does it make sense, guys? So if you want to use a background image, make sure that the Z index is lower than everything else. Okay. And just make sure that you structure the background image so it doesn't go behind your slider because it may not then go all the way down the page. Okay. Anything else? You got a
So-
couple of things you said?
I have my nav bar.
Yeah.
Just put you there. And then the list that pops down. And from the first page, if I click on, it will take me to the second page. But then if I want to move back to a different page, it's not clicking.
Okay, what has happened is that you've got a conflict of code with your index.
Yeah.
I would suggest that you delete that navbar completely, create a new document to get the correct navbar
Yeah.
working, and then copy that code from your reviewed, your fixed navbar back into all your files. Okay? It will just be substantially easier than us to try and problem solve every aspect of what's going on. Understand? And your next thing?
That was it.
Is that it? Okay, Alyssa,
Yeah.
I want you to do your navbar first, please, now.
I will, yeah.
And call me up immediately. Go WhatsApp, call me up, and we can then have a look to see that it's working. But we can do it privately, just you and I.
Okay, can I just make like a whole new document where I just add in like the pictures and stuff that I have?
Well, I wouldn't create it. I would create the new document, create the navbar how you want it to work so it's correct, and then copy that navbar into this document because it's already working. Don't now redo your entire site for one little error that we get in. Yeah? Just get your navbar working and copy that. And remember, if you click on navbar, it will highlight that whole navbar structure, and you can just replace your navbar that's gone wrong. Okay.
So for this screen, I know why the white part, because when I click this, it moves down the slider and everything.
No, I would create a navbar that's the same throughout all and just bring the whole thing into all three screens. It will be, it will literally be about 10 minutes work. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Everybody else, how are you guys doing? You know that you can call me up on WhatsApp and we can private Zoom quickly as we require it. Okay. You happy? Everything else is okay?
Yes.
How's Wimpy going?
I'm still working with my visual language, so I might later today ask on WhatsApp what do you think.
Perfect. I've got no issue with that. What I do want to now, I want you, before the next time we meet, I want you to look at media queries. Do a little bit of research online for media queries. And the next time we chat, whether it's graphic design or web or whatever it may be, we're going to look at how media queries are used to ensure that your responsiveness for individual objects works perfectly. Okay. There is 5 primary media queries that we use. I want you to see if you can find me those 5 primary media queries. I have them in a document as well. And what I will do is I will share it over this chat system. There's a chat box somewhere here, isn't it? Where is chat? There. There's a chat box there. I will share it via the chat box during our next little mission. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other issues? Anything else? How is this virtual teaching working for you? Are you guys all happy and comfortable?
It's actually working quite good with the share screen.
Yeah.
It's actually working very good.
I think it actually probably works better than Classroom. If we all have better internet, we don't ever have to go to class ever again. It'll be lekker. I can teach you my undies. No, sis, I will not do that. Okay. And I don't want any of you in your undies either. Make sure you brush your teeth, wash your face before you come to virtual chat. Okay, guys. Anything else before we log off?
Can I show you my patterny stuff that I...
Yes.
For Wimpy.
Do you want to do it on a private session? Do the rest of you want to go? Or do you want to stay and watch?
I'll stay and watch. Maybe I can learn something.
Yeah.
Okay. Go, Alyssa.
Lovely.
Show us what you've got.
So it's not the finished thing. It's just to see.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Okay, so I think it's getting there. I think it's quite cool. What I would like to see is different patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are all different.
No, but I'm even talking about the swirl itself. Use multiple swirls.
Okay.
So you get variation in it. I like the fact that you've used different construction of your logo variation, but I wouldn't mind seeing different swirls. So you create a richer visual language. Yeah. And then maybe on your coffee, you use slightly different swirls. On your burgers, you use slightly different swirls. On your chips, you use slightly different swirls. So you get a variation that kind of follows a similar theme throughout all. Yeah. And I would also try and avoid just not only using black. So your cool drink, you can maybe use a brighter blue or a green or whatever, however you want to call it. Then on your coffee, you can use browns. Yeah. And then your burgers, you use different colors, and on your chips, you use different. Again, let's try and create a richer visual experience for the clients than just black with colored logos over it. Okay. But I'm liking where it's going. It's looking nice. Well done. Anything else you want to ask? No. Remember, guys, call me up. I am here all the time. You let me know what the story is, and we can go from there.
Just out of curiosity, Alex, if a need rises, so what time are you online? Like, what's the limit?
Look, I'm basically going to be on my machine today until the client arrives at 2 o'clock.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Who you talking to? Let's say your mum.
Yes, I'm sorry, my thing glitched. It just stopped.
Okay. Hello, Ma. I can't hear it.
Ma. Alex is saying hello.
Ma. Jesus, are you from Boston? Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
You good in here?
Yeah, not bad. I just have to deal with these kids now on the internet as well, eh?
Well, it's pretty awesome what you're doing for them. Thank you.
No worries at all. It's a very cool thing to test out. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, so everybody's happy, everybody's comfortable, everybody knows what they're doing, yes?
Yes.
Goodbye. Namaste.
No.
Keep safe, keep healthy. Goodbye.
Wait.
What?
For the one-on-one for you and me to do the website thingy, can we do it a bit later? Because I'm going to shops with my mom for grocery stuff.
Going to the shops.
Yes.
Do you understand what social isolation means?
We need to top up on stuff, Alex.
Weren't you one of those people that bought enough food for 3 weeks?
Yeah, we just have to, there's like a few things that we have to top up on.
Please be safe, hand sanitize, don't get within 2 meters of anybody else around you. Okay.
I'm going to be helping my dad with the car.
With the car?
Yeah.
You
yell
are
that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your day. Let me know on WhatsApp if you need to chat. Oh, Fern, to answer your question, I'm going to be pretty much on my machine as much as I possibly can be. But check with me on WhatsApp first in a group, and I'll let you know if I'm around my machine. If I'm not, we'll just organize a time to then chat, yeah?
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Alex.
Check you later. Bye.
Cheers.
All log off so I know what I'm now doing.